Hi guys, so I want your advice for a second. So every time I go out, right now I cannot bear to go out with my bald head. So every time I will go out, I'll go out with either a baseball cap on or my wigs on, like you know. And what I want you to know, what I want to ask, sorry, is how would you react if I like walked past you like in the mall or in the supermarket? Like, would you stare at me because of my hair? So I'll tell you what, I'm gonna take it all off here. So as you can see, it's thinned out quite a lot, and every time I go into the bath right now, I'm just like scrubbing at it because I just want it to disappear. It's kind of like what it looks like. And honestly, I feel very extremely self-conscious about this, and I've got a funny feeling that it's just me that has an issue with it and not necessarily somebody else. Like, because if you're out in the supermarket or in the mall, you're not really like going around looking at anybody, are you? Let's be honest. So yeah, I just want your honest opinion. Would you stare at me and think, look at that poor girl with her poor hair? Or would you just walk on by and just think absolutely enough out of it because, you know what I mean, you've got your own stuff to do at the end of the day? So yeah, so I never want to go out. So it's still falling out, obviously. Probably all this will go by the end of this week. Generally the hair loss comes like in the third week of chemotherapy, and it'll start falling out. Obviously it falls out like on your pillow and that as you're sleeping and stuff, and it's very itchy, and my husband seems to think that it's itchy because of the dead hair that's in my scalp, and I need to like break it free and get rid of what's on my head, kind of thing. So I was able to I find it easier to lie in the bath and with a face cloth, like submerge your whole head in water, get your face cloth, and then just scrub your head. Well, not scrub, but you know what I mean, and help to ease them hairs out in like a circular motion kind of thing. Do you know, I think it'll be better when my hair is all gone and it's completely bald. I've been and ahhing about having some henna put on my head. I mean, it's not permanent, so I thought that would be kind of neat. Or whether just to leave it bald, basically. I think, honestly, I think it's going to look better when it's completely gone, because this just looks, it's like it's not even falling out. Imagine if I had this still long and it was falling out and you had all these patches. One of the best things that I did was shaved my head. It feels so soft. And people were saying that, like, oh, I got a I was in Winners yesterday, and there was just like one thing of serum. It's I think it was tea tree and something else, and it's for scalp, and it's for itchy scalps. So what I'll do is like wash my head, ease all the hair out, and then I'll rub this serum into my hands and I'll put it all over my scalp, and it was very soothing, very, very soothing. So that helped. Just a couple of tips here. And it's always itchy at the back of your head. And also I've lost my underarm hair, which is absolutely fantastic and amazing, because I was like, I haven't shaved under there for ages, and yeah, it's all gone. And that's the only hair loss I've experienced so far, is the head and my underarm. Obviously I still have my eyebrows, and hopefully I'll just want to keep them. Please don't take them away from me. I want to keep them. Like, the hair on my legs and everywhere else is still there. My eyelashes are still on. I'm putting like mascara on them every day, and I'm not noticing any of them coming out either. So tomorrow I have some physiotherapy to do on my arm, because when they remove the 4 lymph nodes, your arm can get lymphoma, is it? I can't remember. There's some sort of thing that you can actually get, and it swells up and puffs up, and you've got to make sure that you're exercising your arm. So, and I've been naughty and not been exercising the arm, so I need to get on with doing that. And so there's physiotherapy on Monday, and then on Wednesday is when I actually have my port done. So the port is, so if you can see that, like my arm. So that is the bruise, because they had to insert the chemotherapy into my arm and they weren't getting a good return. So basically they'll pour it into your vein, the chemotherapy, and if they don't get a good blood return, then they can't put the chemotherapy in. So it's all safe in that end. So I've still got the bruises from them. Been eating pineapple. Apparently pineapple's good for bruising, and I've also been putting vitamin E on it to help reduce that bruising as well. So my port is going to get put in on Wednesday, and apparently that is going to be just not going to put me to sleep for it. They're just going to numb it, and then insert the port, and the port is it goes into like a bigger vein, and it's like a catheter thing. So I'm hoping to like record some of that information for you guys as well, and also I'd like to record them like inserting the needle into the port as well for my next chemotherapy. I think that would be good information for you guys. So I'm just trying to information gather for anybody who's like going through it, or anybody who's been diagnosed with breast cancer and knows that they're going to go through chemotherapy and stuff, and you found my channel. I'm just hoping that some of the information that I'm relaying to you guys and some of my experiences, I hope some of this really helps you guys, because that's exactly why I am doing this. Because generally I'm a sewing and quilting how-to person, and now I've become a how-to chemotherapy person. I don't know if that's a good thing. I'd rather not do it, if I'm honest, but I think it's good information to relay back to people. So yeah, is this a thing? Like, do I look okay with this new hairstyle that my chemotherapy has given me? Like, would you stare at me if I walked past you? Or do you not just, like, I'm getting on with my own stuff, Cassie. I'm not even bothered about like looking at you. I'm too busy myself, thank you very much. So yeah, just let me know if it's just me just being silly, or whether you think that I would get stared at, and how you think I look. Like, look at me, honestly, I don't like it. Anyway, it is what it is. I have another chemotherapy to go, and then they're going to change that chemotherapy medication on me, and I'll have 3 rounds of a different chemotherapy. Maybe I should do a better job at figuring out what kind of chemotherapy I'm currently on, and that would probably help you guys. I know I'm on the one that's nicknamed the Red Devil. So yeah, thank you for watching, guys.